So, look, bro, I understand that you have your own problems. You have your own things that you're struggling with right now. But I kind of feel like my problems are worse than yours. Yours are just kind of insignificant in comparison. How fucked up does that sound when I say it out loud? But tell me that you don't kind of feel the same way, like your problems are worse than mine. Bro, most of my life, the way that I internalized the world around me, the way that I saw things was like I was in this soap opera that revolved around me. And girls, they'd kind of look at me and tease me with eye contact, but they'd never give me the chance. And I just knew that if they gave me the chance, I'd be the best boyfriend that they ever had. And I also kind of felt like a lot of people were talking about me behind my back and judging me. And that made me resentful towards basically everybody but my close friends and family. But then something happened to me that completely shattered my worldview. And I'll tell you about what happened in a minute. But this thing, it taught me this one hidden fact of life that I think, unfortunately, most guys never realize. Ready? Here's the fact. When other people look at you, they don't even see you. What they really see is a mirror. When they're looking at you, when they're looking at what you're doing, their entire focus is, what does all of this say about me? So when you're struggling, maybe you're in a difficult financial situation or your girlfriend just broke up with you and you're devastated, what do they see in that mirror? They see a reflection that they like, because relative to you, that means that they're doing well. And this is when people tend to want to lend a helping hand and be the savior and help you out. I'll help you get up to where I'm at. I'll help you get through this heartbreak, bro. It is not about you. It is about the reflection that they see. And the same thing goes for when they see you winning. Maybe right now, you're leveling up your body. You're putting in work in the gym. You're putting yourself out there with women, getting dates with attractive girls. Maybe you're starting to level up your money as well. Well, what does all that say about me? Fuck, I'm not doing as well as him. Something must be wrong with me. And this is when people cope. This is when your friends tell you, bro, stop being so strict about your gym routine. It's not that big of a deal. Just come out and get drunk with us. Like, okay, bro, we get it. You made some money. Stop flexing so hard on all of us. Bro, I got a whole lot of those comments when things finally started going my way. Bro, those girls you're dating, that's nothing to be proud of. They're just sluts. When people are hating on you, they're not even hating on you. They're just looking at the mirror and they're not happy with what they see. Here's the wild thing. Even when a girl rejects you, or the opposite, she accepts your advances and she dates you, she's also looking at you as a reflection. She's thinking, what will my friends and my Instagram followers think about me and this guy as a couple? Will that reflect well upon me? If that's a yes, she's likely to date you. If that's a no, I'm going to be a little bit ashamed of this guy, that's probably rejection. And oftentimes we do the same fucking thing. And maybe we'll stay with the girl and date her even though it's not a healthy relationship because she's attractive and we know that we're going to look cool to other people. The fucking mirror. Even to right now, when you're watching this video on YouTube, you are most concerned about how all of this relates to you. And based on what I say, you're either going to agree with me and embrace it because it's empowering to you and it reflects positively on how you're living your life, or you might reject it because the things I'm saying reflect negatively on the decisions you've made. Like maybe it hurts for you to think about the fact that you're dating a girl you don't even like that much because you'd rather not be alone, because then other people would see you as a loser. And really what all of this means, what it means is that you don't really care about me. You care about you. And that's okay. That's simple human nature. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Like, we should still be respectful to other people and do things that help other people. I make these YouTube videos primarily to help guys avoid the same pitfalls that have fucked me up. And I care deeply about that. It's important to me. But at the same time, I'm not losing sleep that one of you got broken up with by your girlfriend last week, the same way that you're not losing sleep about how your neighbor is going to pay the bills. No, you're far more concerned about the financial situation you're in or whether or not that girl likes you back. Those are the things on the forefront of your mind. They're about you. And it is the same thing for me, bro. Like, my Instagram account got banned yesterday. Working to get it back. That's where my head's at. That's what I'm concerned about. So, knowing that all of this is true, and deep down you know that this is true, there are 3 critical things that you have to do in your life to finally, once and for all, stop giving a fuck what other people think about you and actually start living life on your own terms. And real quick, speaking of critical things, how is your skincare routine looking right now, bro? Because when your skin is not looking that good, you got some oily skin, some red skin, some acne, it's very hard to feel confident in yourself. And that is why I decided to partner with Tiege Hanley to be the sponsor of today's video. Look, Tiege Hanley simplifies the process of taking care of your skin. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing that you don't. I'd recommend you get started with their level 1 system that has you covered with all the basics. A daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer to use before bed. And to make it dead simple for guys like us, each box comes with an instruction card that tells you exactly when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Clutch. Skincare is not something that I always took seriously, but especially now that I'm in my early 30s and I see guys around me starting to develop those early wrinkles, I wish I started sooner. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, you know that they're hooking it up. If you click that first link in description, you're gonna get 40% off your first box of Tiege Hanley, which is ridiculous. Then you're also gonna get 20% off for life as a Tiege Hanley member, and they're even gonna throw in a free bonus gift that's a $20 value on its own. Just click that first link in description to take your skincare game to the next level. Number 1, ask yourself, what have I not gone for in life because of what other people might think about me? For me in my life, the first thing was definitely pursuing women because I didn't want to publicly fail like that and be judged by other people. I'd just rather be the guy who chose to stay single. Because it's not cool to like have to try and get girls, right? You just almost about a loser by definition if you have to try. Not true, by the way, but that's how I thought for a long time. What you have to realize is the guys that will judge you for this and will laugh at you and think that it's embarrassing you got rejected, those are just the guys that don't have the balls of their own to make it happen. Remember, you're just a mirror to these other people. It's not even about you, so you might as well put yourself out there and at least have a chance of getting the girl. I also avoided starting this YouTube channel for a very long time because I was very afraid that old schoolmates and acquaintances would see the videos and laugh at me. Haha, what a tryhard. What a loser. And that's why I wish that back then I had this knowledge that anyone who would judge me for putting myself on YouTube really is just someone who's too afraid to express themselves publicly. And when they see that reflection, they gotta cope. You have to fucking reframe this in your head. The reason you have not been going for the things you want to do in life is because of other people's weaknesses and insecurities. Like, how silly is that, bro? I could actually make a strong argument that this really means you should double down and go even harder for these things, because these people who would have these negative reactions and judge you for it, they need to see that mirror. They need to see that reflection. Maybe that's the thing that gets them off their ass and actually gets them improving their life. Number 2, find your own meaning. So on one hand, like we just talked about, trying to avoid judgment from other people is useless, right? But on the other hand, oftentimes we will do something rather than avoiding doing something. We'll do something because we think it's going to get us the approval and the validation of other people. So maybe your parents want you to be a doctor, and they probably have some good reasons for that. You know, it makes you self-sufficient so you can take care of yourself. But on the other hand, you're also a mirror to your parents, and there's a good likelihood that they want to be able to say, my son went to Harvard University and became a doctor, because that reflects positively on them. At the end of the day, you are the only one that has to live your life, not your parents, not your girlfriend, not your group of friends, you. So fucking find things that are meaningful to you. For me, it's making YouTube videos. I love the process of creating these videos, editing the music and the transitions. I would do it even if no one was watching. The fact that so many of y'all have connected with the videos is a bonus. And I understand you can't just quit your job tomorrow and become a YouTuber, but what are other things you can do in your life that give you meaning? Maybe you love making music and you want to start producing music after work. This summer, I'm about to learn wake surfing, which is when you're like surfing behind the boat. You're not even holding the line with a wakeboard, and they do it out here in the lakes in Texas. It's gonna be crazy. Like when you find something you genuinely enjoy doing, not just passing the time playing video games or jerking off to porn. I know you enjoy those things as well, but something you enjoy doing and also allows you to grow and to improve a skill. That's a very special thing, because it's going to allow you to self-validate and get validation from the growth that you're experiencing in that skill rather than what your parents approve of. And most importantly, number 3, nobody is coming to save you. Other people don't care if your life is hard. They don't care if you had a tough day where you got fired from your job, your girlfriend cheated on you, you broke your ankle, and your mother died all on the same day. I mean, that would be an awful day, and I hope none of y'all had that. But even then, people might, they might see you as a mirror and feel better about themselves. They're not going through that shit, but no one gives a fuck about you. When I first got started on YouTube, I thought that people should watch my videos because
I'm a good person. My heart's in the right place. I'm trying to help people out. I'm putting so much effort, so many hours into making these videos, bro. Nobody gives two fucks about that shit. They only care about, does this video make me feel better about myself, or does it give me some value that I can't ignore? For those of y'all trying to start a business, it's the same way. People don't give two shits about you. They just care, does the product or the service you're selling, is it a no-brainer that it's gonna make their life better? Because if not, who cares? They're not trying to help you out. They're trying to help themselves out. And that's why I always ask myself when I'm creating something, how do I make this so fucking good that people can't ignore it? With my clothing brand Edge, it needs to be obvious to the possible customers that this clothing is gonna make you look better and it's gonna be way more comfortable than whatever bullshit you're wearing right now. So you'd be stupid not to get it. With the Greens Plus Test supplement I dropped, it's like, bro, this has all of your organic daily greens in here and it's got the most powerful natural testosterone boosters. What are you gonna do without that? You need that. And this has to be your frame of mind always. Nobody is going to do you a favor. They're only going to look out for their own best interests always. And that's always what you need to expect. If someone does you a favor and they, hire you for a job or they introduce you to the right connection that helps you out, bro, praise the Lord, man. Take that as a huge bonus, but you can never count on that. This is literally the biggest game changer if you start to think like this. Any other mode of operating is just waiting to fail when someone doesn't come to the rescue. And also, girls are not evil. No girl owes you a date because you're such a special snowflake and you're such a nice guy who's working hard on himself. That's just some weak-ass entitlement. And I used to think the same way. Like, I deserve girls because I'm me. Nah, bro, you gotta make it so obvious to women that they would be stupid not to consider you as an option because you have your fitness in order, your style in order, your money in order, and you also are trying to help the world and uplift people. That's someone that a girl would be stupid not to give a chance. But David, that's not romantic. Bro, the romance comes later. Once you and the girl are mutually interested in each other. Now, if you're serious about finally getting to that next level in your life, you need to watch this video next. It is the 15 laws of self-improvement. I'd say right now you're probably adhering to 5 to 10 of these laws, but if you can get all 15 down, it's game over. Click there to watch that now. If you're new to the channel, click down there because I release 2 new videos every single week and you don't want to miss them. I'll talk to you in the next video. Stay beastly.